just let's do from the beginning, because the recitativo is also an interesting thing to work on. Okay. But if I figure out where this thing is. Okay, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to keep it on with my fingers. So, let's go from the beginning, and you'll hear me.
Madame Valeri.
Sì, Madame Valeri. Madamigella Valeri,
Sognino,
Alfredo il padre in me vedete, siete l'incauto che a ruina corre, ammaliato da voi.
ed in mia casa ch'io vi lascio sentite più per voi che per me.
Quai modi pure
Tratto in error voi foste,
de suoi beni e li dono vuol farvi.
non lo so finora rifiutare.
Stop for a second. So, here, Mira, I would like you to try something. I would like you to sing Non lo so finora without the appoggiatura.
Ok.
Just sing that one more.
Non lo so finora.
Can you see that? Stop. Just do that. Can you see that the first B flat is just a little bit low?
Non lo so finora.
That's very good. So now add the appoggiatura, but the appoggiatura has to really come from above. So non lo so finora.
Non lo so finora.
Okay, so an appoggiatura like that, you have to accent it because it's outside of the actual harmony that you're singing, and if it's not really accented and really strong, it just sounds out of tune. Okay?
Non lo so finora. Rifiutare.
Pur tanto lusso.
Atto di mistero quest'atto a voi non sia.
Ciel che discopro d'ogni vostro avere, or volete spogliarvi il passato, perché v'accusa. Very nice. So no reason to sing the top notes again. That was very good. The top note was wonderful. I just want to make sure again that you hear the, how do you say perfect cadence in Italian? Perfect cadence. So C7 F is a perfect cadence.
Cadenza perfetta.
Sì.
Cadenza perfetta. Okay. So it's very important that you have a direction in your harmony, in your ear, in the harmony, that we hear the change of key and the perfect cadence. So, più non esiste. So it's very important that in your head you hear the F before you reach it. You already hear it from più, pa, and then the D, the re, in the next, in El Alfredo. Again, we have an appoggiatura with mi. So again, maybe saying più non esiste ora Alfredo. So saying Ora Alfredo. Just so that you
Okay.
can make sure that you're hearing the re before, because you have to hear the re even when you're singing the mi. The re has to be in your head very, very strong. Okay, you want to just try that, and just try it low voice. It doesn't have to be a full voice. Stop. Did you hear that that was pulling downward? Even though you're intending to go up again. That re was not actually on the re. It wasn't out of tune, but it was pulling down, like it wanted to go out of tune. So I'm just going to sing a little bit full voice. Più non esiste ora Alfredo. Can you see how that's pulling up? Ora Alfredo. It wants to go back up. I'm nitpicking here, guys. You know that, right? I'm nitpicking. It's great. It's just I'm nitpicking. That's fine. Let's go on. So, nobili sens in vero.
Come dolce suona il vostro accento.
Okay, again. It's these are like I don't remember the name for this anymore. I remember it in Greek. I don't remember it in English or Italian. The mi re. So the mi is like a passing note, I guess, but it's not in the harmony. So again, maybe just saying, can you play me a fa, please? Mi suona il vostro accento. So mi suona il vostro accento. So those are in the harmony, and those have to be totally in the harmony. Can you try that?
Nota di
senza-
passaggio, nota di passaggio.
Senza the mi and senza the appoggiatura. So you have this appoggiatura. So mi suona so vostro accento, and make sure that's totally in the harmony.
Suona il vostro accento.
Can you feel that it's pulling down a little bit? Try again.
Suona il vostro accento.
That's it. So now that you have that, you have to add the mi and the re, but you have to make sure that, again, that it's really strong so that it doesn't sound out of tune. And then make sure that you are resolving to the re, but that re. Okay? You can't
Okay.
see my hand. To that re.
Yeah.
Okay. Very nice. Ed ai sensi un sacrificio chieggo.
Tacete, terribile cosa chiedeste certo. Il prevedi, battesi, ora felice troppo.
Okay, that G, to make it easier, come from an A. So sing a little appoggiatura so that you can feel the position from coming from above. So, as an exercise, not as a thing to do, just as an exercise so that you see how the G can come from above and it's easier to hold. D'Alfredo il padre, la sorte, l'avvenir domanda or qui te suoi due figli.
Di due figli.
Sì. Now guys, I'm getting a little bit of lag And I was wondering if there's a setting here to fix that.
Yeah, let's. Well, maybe.
I mean, I see delay, it says 134N.
Okay, for me it's 71, but it's because I'm closer. Let's do. No.
Anyway, it doesn't matter, I can...
Yeah, I think that the lag is going to disappear in other moments, so it's changing.
Yeah. Well, I started to use my my data instead of my Wi-Fi because with the Wi-Fi it was creating this huge problem. So
Yeah.
Anyway. So we can skip Germont's aria and go straight to Ah, comprendo.
Comprendo. Okay.
Ah, comprendo, dovrò per alcun tempo dal freddo allontanarmi. Doloroso fora per me,
Non è ciò che chiedo.
cielo, che più cercate.
So I want a little effect here. Andrea, stop. So the pur, this is just like an acting effect that you can also put in your voice, where pur is as if you were going to continue to sing. Okay? So you have to give us this thing that you were going to sing. So, what you sing? So, ah, che prendo, dovrò da tempo, dal freddo allontanarmi, doloroso fiora per me, pur la. Like you're about to sing something else, and I interrupt you.
Ok.
So create that effect. So just go from there again and have that in your mind. Like imagine you have to say, what could you say? Pur io lo farò. Pur io lo farò. Imagine you're about to sing that, but I'm gonna.
Ok.
So have the full intention of singing that. So just sing that once. So say, fora per me, pur io lo farò. Can you do that?
Andrea, mi suoni la
Si
nota
bemol?
per favore?
Yes, I have a question, Philip. In this section, the orchestra is accelerating continuously because I just changed the tempo and then keep the tempo, but I'm not sure that it's like that.
Well, it's accelerando when you go into the fa minore. That's where it says accelerando.
Sì. And I have to accelerate
but
until.
I don't think that they would. I think that they would. I think they just change tempo. I don't think they do accelerando.
Okay. Okay.
That's what they do. Maybe accelerando for one bar. No, actually accelerando for half a bar, and then you have a new tempo when Germont comes in. So the tempo would be pa 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 pam ta 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 pam pam tarararam pam tarararam parararam pam pam pa pa same tempo pam tarararam parararam ta ta tam pa 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 pam pur non è ciò che chiedo pam pam, and it's immediately a new tempo. So you start,
Something like
yeah,
this.
you can, if you start just a new tempo, it'll be fine because Germont is going to come in.
Okay. Okay.
I think, you know, that when it's in my ears, when I hear this duet in my ear, in my head, I don't think of an accelerando, I think of a new tempo, that's what I think.
Good.
Okay, let's try again.
Starting from.
Animando poco a poco. I mean, yeah, there you can have a little bit of a animando, just a little bit.
Okay.
Ah, comprendo, dovrò per alcun tempo dal freddo allontanarmi.
Stop. So actually now that I'm listening to it and thinking about it, I think if we think of the tararara as a heartbeat, okay, so it's a heartbeat. So the heartbeat is a little bit slow
than
and
that.
calm
Yeah,
because
yeah.
she's calm, she understands. Yeah, I think I understand. You just want me to not see him for a month. But then it's Germont's heartbeat and perhaps the tension that he's going to cause her that will make the heartbeat go faster.
Yeah.
And then that's the heartbeat that's really I have to tell her something horrible, you know. So I think that's the point of that little music underneath. That's the heartbeat underneath. Okay, so if you think of it as a calm heartbeat, and you get the resolution of the cadenza perfetta, there the A flat to D flat, And you get these resolutions, but also you see it goes a semitone up. So semitone up creates tension. And then another semitone up, it creates tension. And then the semitone up, it creates tension. Until we reach fa minore. Because there, we're expecting to resolve in a maggiore. So we're expecting to resolve in fa maggiore, really, aren't we? When we go to per me pur, you have the possibility of resolving in fa maggiore, but it resolves in fa minore, creating, the message that we're going to hear something that's unpleasant. Okay?
Okay.
So think of the heartbeat that's slowly beating a bit faster, and then we get the unpleasant news.
Nice. Okay.
Comprendo, dovrò per alcun tempo dal freddo allontanarmi. Doloroso fora per me pur.
No, let's shot it here.
Cielo che più cercate, offrirsi assai.
Pur non basta.
Non pote che per sempre non rinunzi.
E tu. Stop. Very good. Very nice. I think we don't have to do it again. Just a general thought. I think that the comprendo can be even slower. We don't need to do it again. I'm just saying it. So, pararam, pam, pam, tararam, pam, pam. Comprendo. Very calm. Okay? But we don't need to do it again. Now, Andrea, I stopped because I want to tell you that this ta-ta-tam, ta-ta-tam, this is now a heartbeat that's out of rhythm. You know, women, I mean, Mira would know, being a woman, women sometimes have they're more susceptible to their heartbeat being out of rhythm than men. Sometimes they get a jump in their heart. It's a lot more common for women than it is for men. So I think this pa-pa-pam is that jump in the heart. Non sapete pa-pa-pam. Questa ta-ta-tam has direction, ta-ta-tam, like she's feeling it in her chest. So you have to create that direction with your music.
Okay.
Where you're ta-ta-tam, the heartbeat. Okay. And then of course, when you get to the sol maggiore, pam-pam-pam. That's almost fainting for her. You know? So it has to have that intensity. So what the music does, Andrea, is that it basically gives us insight. The orchestra here gives us insight on what she's feeling. So you have to give us that. The orchestra makes us feel what she feels. It's not what she says that makes us feel what she feels. It's what we hear in the orchestra that makes us feel what she feels, the heartbeat. Okay? So go from non sapete and then really give her a push with your playing. Push her so that we feel that intensity in her heart.
Non sapete quale affetto vivo in me che mi amici.
Stop. So there, I would say that you can take a breath, Mira, for
Okay.
ne amici. After the big sol maggiore, just delay it. Like, I have to catch my breath after all this. My God, this is terrible. I must catch my breath before I say anything else. This is all about putting character into the music. You know, it's all about the acting part. So do that one more time. And Andrea, I think you can push more. So, non sapete, pa pa pam, qual affetto, pam pam pam, like you're almost stealing time. So Andrea is stealing time, and Mira is giving it back. And that way we stay at tempo. Andrea, you go a little bit faster than you should. Mira, you go a bit slower than you should.
Okay.
And then the tempo balances. Try.
Non sapete quale affetto vivo in me nel petto che gli amici né parenti io non conosco e che al freddo m'ho giurato che in lui tutto troverò.
Very nice. Very nice. This here, you didn't sing what the notes are, Mira. E che al freddo congiurato che in tutto il troverò. And it says diminuendo, which I guess you can do. I
Okay.
think whenever you have 6/8 like this, and you have this rhythmic, like where you have giurato, che, loi tutti, tro, vero. It's imitating crying. Okay. Ha, aha, aha. Okay, it's crying. So make sure that we hear. And what is crying? Crying is always tightening and release. So the tightening takes longer, so that's the long note, and the release is the small note. Pam, taram, param, param. Okay. So make sure we hear the exact rhythms. E che al freddo l'ho giurato che loi tutti troverò. And I guess the diminuendo makes sense because you're holding back your tears. You don't want to cry, so you're holding it back. That's why you're making a diminuendo so that you don't explode in front of him. You don't want to. You don't want him to think that you're weak or anything. Okay, but underneath the orchestra, Andrea, make it faster and harsh because that actually gives us an insight about what she's actually feeling. Even though she's doing a diminuendo so that she doesn't reveal herself, the audience has to know what she's feeling, and that's what the orchestra does.
Okay.
So go e che al freddo.
E che al freddo m'ha giurato che lui tutto troverò. Non sapete che col pietà da tramare la mia vita, che già presso il fine vedo, che io mi separerei dal freddo. Il supplizio s'è spiegato, il supplizio s'è spiegato, che a morir preferirò, morir preferirò.
Very beautiful. I have one note, or two notes actually. So the first note is when you go to spietato. Il supplizio si spietato, il supplizio si spietato. I want you to imagine that you are. Oh God, it's not coming in English. It's coming in Greek. Exhausting. That you are exhausting your energy on the E flat and on the mi bemol, and the re naturale is like it's like you have no choice but to go to the re naturale because you have no more energy to stay at the mi bemol. You know what I mean? Again, it's like an effect. So, il supplizio si spietato, il supplizio si spietato. Gives a crying effect. And another thing, which is for the triplets when you sing the top la, a preferirò morir. Triplets are there to slow you down. Triplets are always a way to slow down, or almost always a way to slow down.
Okay. Yeah.
So there's a famous pianist called Leslie Howard, and I did a seminar once with him, and he said, if you play, he's a pianist, so I was playing piano, but he says, if you play fast notes a little slower, and we hear all of them, it sounds faster than if we don't hear all of them, then it just sounds smudged. Okay, so here would preferirò, like a real, even you can even do like a rallentando here, mo, which leads you to the corona at the son. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
You don't need to do it again. I mean, just do the beginning and do that final thing. Do the beginning for il supplizio si spietato, so you can try that effect with the la. Can you hear me? Okay. That was much better. I think the point I'm trying to make is don't give almost any energy to the re. Imagine that you're singing supplizio si spietà che a morir, and then spietato che a morir. Just sing supplizio si spietà alone. Just do it on your own. Yes. Okay. Very good. And just do the la and the little cadenza there. Okay, let's just do it one octave lower, so that I can hear what you're thinking, because it's squeaky. In the earphones, I mean, it's squeaky.
Preferirò. Scusate. Preferirò morir.
Okay, forget about the solo, just do the triplets. I want to hear how you're going to, because now you did it better, but do it again. Preferirò.
Preferirò.
So you see that, you're not giving the F, the fa, you're not giving it any time. You're just going through it, so.
Preferirò
No. Preferirò. Again, the fa can be a point where you can exhaust yourself emotionally. So it's all about being exhausted emotionally. Not for you. For you, this is easy. It's for the audience to get exhausted emotionally. Try again, just an octave lower.
Preferirò.
Can you write like a corona above that fa?
Yeah. Preferirò morir.
And I know that preferirò, the accent is on o. I know that. But you see that he's actually given it a very short note. So I think that, again, it's the same effect of exhausting yourself on the fa, and then there's almost nothing left for the re and the si. So, preferirò morir. So very dramatic, you know.
Preferirò morir.
And maybe take a little bit more time after preferirò. Like, imagine if you were saying this. Okay, imagine that this isn't Violetta, but this is Mira, and you're really upset about something, okay? And you say, I prefer to die. Preferirò morir. You know, isn't that like if you were emotionally charged and to that point, you know, you were at war or something. You'd rather die than give your freedom. So, I prefer to die. So prefer has to have a bigger break. Okay, like imagine the emotional weight of the words and her own emotional weight, Violetta's emotional weight, and then just give us that. Don't just go through it. Preferirò morir. So this has to have anger. I think morir has to have anger in it. Okay, so just try that. Okay, let's continue. Andrea, play.
Wait. Okay.
Sacrificio, ma pur tranquilla uditemi. Bella, voi siete e giovine, col tempo
Non avete d'intendo, m'è impossibile, lui solo amore
sia pure, ma Okay, I don't have much to say, so let's continue. We'll skip Germont and go to Poiché dal ciel. Okay, Poiché dal ciel. It's just like one page later. It's still Germont singing, but it's before Violetta sings È vero, è vero.
Ok. È vero.
So 3 bars before.
3 bars before è vero. Poiché dal cielo.
Poiché dal cielo.
Ok. Ok.
Poiché.
Poiché.
Poiché dal ciel non furono taino di benedetti.
È vero,
Dunque sperdassi tal sogno seduttore.
è vero.
Okay. So, Mira, it's fine the way you're doing it. It's very nice. You could think of it in various ways, because sometimes it's these little moments that are the most moving. These little responses are very moving sometimes for the audience. So, è vero, you could do it like that, which is, you could do it once like that and once in a different way. Perhaps the first time, you could be calm, like, he's right, it's true. And then the second time, you start to get overcome by emotion, it's true. You know, like put a little bit of cry in your voice. We don't need to do it again, this is just a general thing. So let's just go now 1 bar before Violetta enters. Così alla mi.
Yes.
It's a page later again.
Yes.
So just 1 before. Rapatace. Wait. Wait for me. I'm going to give the levare. So again, this is, Andrea, this is also for you.
Yes.
That the conductors, yes, of course, and pianists, they give levare, but in actual fact, the singers give levare as well. Okay?
Yes.
So whenever you see a corona and you see a small note like that, these things are elevare for the conductor and the pianist. And this is also for you, Mira. It's the singer's responsibility to give the levare to the orchestra. Okay, so let's go from Spira.
Okay.
Spira tai detti un cenito. Stop. I'm thinking, Mira, would you like to try and sing this like cupo? Not totally cupo, but the effect.
Yeah.
Okay, I know it has an accent, but if you do, I'm just going to take these off because I can't sing this with these on, so if you do Così alla viscera chiundi caduta. So I'm not doing Così alla mi. I'm not doing that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand. I will try.
So let's try again. So Spira dai tetti un cenito. Okay, stop. Very good, very good. What was the whole point of singing it all light and cupo? It was also that l'uomo implacabile can be forte, and then you have a contrast.
Mm-hmm.
So if you hold yourself back for the entire line,
Mm-hmm.
and you only give your voice at l'uomo implacabile, then we get a huge emotional burst.
Mm-hmm.
And also the music underneath, it promotes that because it has bam 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 da 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 da. It's very very ethereal. It's not in your face.
Mm-hmm.
And then for the first time, we get the in your face in these offbeats. Okay, so these offbeats are basically you crying again,
Mm-hmm.
and you're crying for the first time again here. Well, I think these offbeats represent you crying,
Mm-hmm.
because when you cry, you're really out of rhythm, aren't you? So you cry, and then l'uomo implacabile is your scream, and then per lei sarà is where you pull back again. You know what I mean? So
Yes.
you can create these effects, you can create these tremendous contrasts by being very, very reserved for the entire thing, and then you accent the offbeats, and then you give a big accent, and you can give big time as well, because there's nothing underneath. So you can go see, can you play me a sol, please, Andrea? Per lei sarà, sì, per lei sarà. Hello, like take time, and you can even take breaths. You can take breaths between every one of those, not because you need it,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
because it'll create that effect. You know. You want to go straight from there. Per lei sarà.
Quale
Per lei sarà is one bar before the offbeats.
the
Pam
G.
pam 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 pam.
Per lei sarà, se per lei sarà,
Siate l'angiol consolato. Siate l'angiol consolato. Stop. Very nice. Mira, one note for you. L'uomo implacabile per lei sarà can be just so that it's on the voice and the audience hears it. It doesn't need to be loud at all.
Mhm.
It's like an echo of the previous phrase. Okay? It's like an echo. Now, Andrea, this is very slow. It says adantino, but you should think of it slower.
Yes, it's not a tu andantino.
Hmm?
It's not a tu andantino.
No, it's slow. It's slower.
Okay.
I mean, this is the tradition now, okay? I know that he wrote andantino, but then 100 years later, women decided that slow is better. So, rum, pam, pam, rum, pam, pam. Almost like it wants to stop. Like really hold it back. Okay? And give her time to just be really, really sad. So just go from there. For di.
Stop. Okay.
Stop. We're overdoing it. It's a bit too slow. But it's not about it being too slow, it's about the feeling. Also, Mira, why do you think this is so slow?
Because she decided to say this, but she's not sure still. I think it's coming. The decision is coming.
Well, yes, but I mean, that's true. But think more of what emotion is she feeling that it's so slow?
Of course, she's sad, very sad.
So she doesn't have energy.
Yeah.
She's out of energy. She's seeing what is being asked of her, and she's deciding to do it like you said. So all of her energy is gone. So again, you should just be on the voice enough so that the audience can hear you, but it has to be like your absolute pianissimo as long as the audience can hear you.
I see.
Okay. And another thing for you, Mira. So, Andrea, rather than deciding the tempo, Mira, you have to give him the tempo with your levare from the corona. So if I'm going to give, so Andrea, sing with me. So you see, I gave him, I overdid it now, that was way too slow, I would not survive that. But the point is, I gave him the tempo with my corona, with my levare. And the truth of a live performance is that no matter what you agree in the rehearsal, things will still change in the live performance. It's still your responsibility to give them what you're going to do. And it's not just for the conductor, the entire orchestra is going to hear you. So you will give them what's going to happen, and then they're going to follow it, and they're not going to listen to you anymore. That's your time to give them the tempo is that corona. So you have to decide, how am I going to sing this so that the orchestra and the conductor hear what I want them to do? Okay? So give that a few tries. Let's see what happens. Okay, stop. It's a bit too slow now. Okay. And also, Mira, you can give extra levare, at least to the pianist, with your all'agio is a levare. The 32nd note, vine, is a levare. These things can push. So, dite all'agio vine. Stop now. Now, sorry, so I'm being very picky now, I'm sorry, but for these first 4 bars, give no energy, Mira. Give no energy. Just sing through it, get to the end. Because now you're going to have a flourish. This is the first time you should give energy. So you should always pace energy. Okay? Because if you give us your full voice in these first 4 bars, you've already given away the prize. But the prize is coming in the next 4 bars. Okay?
Okay, yeah.
So just go straight from dite alla. Okay, a bit faster now, help her now. No. Again, light. Stop. Unico is staccato, not accent. Unico raggio di be. Again, it's effect of crying. This is the musical effect of crying. So unico coraggio bene. And then for the first time you can open your voice fully at the top La. Okay, so go from un unico raggio. Okay, now this is now much faster, Andrea. So this now goes almost in 2. 1, piangi, 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 oh misera, piangi, 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 supremo il vecchio. And now there again it goes in 6. Okay, because you see what he does. He has, you know, the quarter notes, absolute pam, tam, pam, but then he does pam, tam, param. So there he pulls you back again for the tempo and he makes you go in 6. Okay. So piangi, piangi is in 2, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then vego, where you get the pam, tam, taram, it goes back into 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay. See how he does that? Do you understand me?
Yes.
Okay, good. Let's go. Piangi. Piangi, 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 oh misera. Piangi, 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 supremo il vecchio. Supremo il vecchio e il sacrificio, e il sacrificio, ora ti chiedo, sento nell'anima già le tue pene. And now accent. Coraggio il nobil cor vincerà ed il cor vincerà. Stop. Guys, we have a new tempo now. Okay? So, Andrea, you were behind me, I think. I don't think it was lag. I think it was you. So you have to see these tempi. We're not going to do it again. I'm just telling you. So, piangi, piangi is much faster than what you had before. So it's 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6. 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 and 2 and 1 and 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now we have a new tempo, Mira. Dite alla pam pam param taram pam param pam pam param. Those pam pam param push you forward. You cannot drag it back. Okay? It has to push you forward. Let's go straight from Dite alla giovine with pam tam param.
Okay.
Supremo il vecchio, supremo piangi, 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 oh piangi, 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 Okay, guys, is that enough, or are we doing more?
I think that is more than enough. Wonderful, wonderful.
Well done, guys. It's really
Thank
beautiful.
you,
Thank you very much.
Just a small comment about the sound quality. How did you felt with this setup?
You're asking me now?
Well, let's record the feeling that we had with Janus, because I know that it's always difficult to make. This was an attempt of making a video and audio lesson in real time that is quite different from with mutual interaction. That is much more than what we can do with Zoom, of course, because
Yeah.
Mira, you had a piano accompanist that was following you, and Philip was in real time giving you and me advices. So what
And
do you-
singing as well.
and singing.
well,
as-
for me,
of course.
I've had times when Jamulus has worked better. I think those times were when I was in Germany, even though Greece has a very, very good internet. But I had 130, 140 lag, and I was basically using choral technique. So you know how you do interni in chorus when you're doing an interno? You actually have to start earlier than what the conductor says, so that the sound reaches the conductor when he wants. And that's what I was doing when I was singing now. But the two of you seemed synchronized. The two of you must have better connection. But for me, whenever I was singing, I was always singing just a little bit earlier so that you guys hear me on time as much as I could.
I think also that is because the server is in Italy.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
we were closer to the server. That's the main reason. Mira, did you feel that the piano was?
No, it was fine.
It was
For me, it
fine.
was fine. Yeah, everything was fine.
Okay. What about the audio quality? Do you think that it is a satisfying audio quality for working? We worked on colors. We worked on synchronization. We worked also on singing quality and singing technique. So it's not just a tool that can be used for basic mise en place, basic let's go together and that's it, and deciding tempo. We work at Philip, do you think that it is a valid tool for giving advices for a singing lesson?
I think it's a valid tool. I think that microphones would play a role, so that's not up to Jamulus, that's really up to everybody having a really good microphone. Because right now I'm using a tiny microphone in here, and I can see that Mira has a little microphone here. I don't know what microphone you're using.
No, it's from
Andrea?
computer. Mine
Oh,
is
it's from the computer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
using-
that's even worse in some ways.
I'm using this.
Well, you're using a very good microphone, which is why your
Mm.
quality was very good. I think that a great thing that Jamulus could incorporate is some kind of automatic compressor for classical singing. Some kind of live compressor would probably help it a lot.
Okay, I think
Because
that
when
this
Mira was
can-
going up to the top, you
Yes.
got a lot of,
Mm.
you know,
Yeah.
and that's not Mira's fault. That's a compressor issue. So if Jamulus, if the programmers are still writing and they can write in a compressor for classical music, that might be really nice.
Yeah. Or the alternative can be passing through a digital audio workstation, but I think that it would add a little bit of lag.
Well, yeah, but look, this is another issue. My only Jamulus that worked is on my phone.
Yes, I wanted
I
to
tried-
ask you. Yes.
I tried to get Jamulus to work on my computer, and it just wasn't working. We tried it together, I think. You and I tried to put it together.
Yes,
So setting it up
yes.
on the computer just didn't work. And then you and I together set it up on the phone. And this is still the setup that you and I did a year and a half ago. I haven't bothered it because I'm afraid I'll never be able to get it to work again. So
Yes.
I think that to get it through a DAW on real time would be really difficult. I think that if they wrote in a compressor, that would really help.
Yes.
It
yes,
would,
yes,
if they decide to keep developing it, a compressor for classical musicians would be great.
There are still people that are developing Jamulus because a few months ago there were a new version. So
Yeah,
they are
okay.
still working on it.